Hi. What's up? How y'all doing? That's probably good. I hope it's good. If it's not good, I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand. It's hard. Or if it's great. Just, yes. Welcome to week 62. Week 65 in the emails, small scare and blessings. Because this week was a little everywhere, to say the least. I think. But let's get into it. Monday, we actually finally got our haircuts because last week we were going to, but then everything else happened, so we decided not to. But we actually did this time. Afterwards, we visited Betsy and the fam, talked with them for a while, and we tried her soup that she gave us. And it was like, what type of soup was it? A vegetable soup?
I don't know.
Beef soup? Soup thingy?
I just know it had V8 juice in it.
Something with V8 juice in it, yeah. But it tasted like SpaghettiOs. Remember the tomato sauce?
Sure.
Yeah. The tomato sauce made it taste like SpaghettiOs. And you know what SpaghettiOs taste like? When it's not burning violently in your mouth. But it's still good. So it's okay. But, yeah, because it's just, yeah. But the soup was pretty good. So that was always nice. And that was pretty much it. Tuesday, I did my first district council. It was scurry, very much scary. But, yeah. Afterwards, after that district council, we, Brother Doss took us to cookout. And we got food and then we came back. It was raining this day too, so it was just kind of like, it was a rainy situation we ran into. But
You and your jokes.
I just flow like the rivers. Sometimes they're raging, sometimes they're calming, just depending on what's going on. Your chip throwing game is out of practice.
Do I need to get a card?
Yes. Oh.
Better?
What'd you throw?
Need a chip.
Blind May.
Here, let me try again. I'm the one having to finish off the ponchos.
Oh yeah, because my stomach is being not nice. But, after he took us to cookout and whatever, because cookout was great, we went back to West Point. We biked around town. We had a few lessons fall through, sadly. It was just, nothing was just going kind of pretty well, which kind of sucked. So, it was sad. Then, we had dinner with the Booker family and talked with them for a while. It was a pretty nice conversation. They asked a lot of good questions. It was pretty good, and their food was good too. It was pretty good stuff. And yeah, we were there for a while because communications of our vocal mouths. Vocals, yes. Wednesday was. I almost scared myself that day. Here's why. We did some studies and started out doing some contacting. We had a lesson planned and that fell through, and then all of a sudden the Judd had a flat tire. So we managed his flat tire with the last patch I had. I think it was that last patch.
I don't know.
It probably was my last patch. It was my last patch. And we got enough air to last him. And so we were there for like an hour trying to patch that thing. Yeah, roughly around an hour. And we were biking up this hill, kind of like right next to Neely's house. And biking up that hill, I decided to switch into lower gears. Lo and behold, my gear shifter does something. And the other Judd's like at the top of the hill, and he hears something, and he turns around, looks down, and I look at him. I look down, I look up, and I'm like,
What'd you do?
I was like, I'm so sorry. He's like, what? And I was like, I'm so sorry. And then Neely comes out, and then he's talking with the other Judd. She's talking with the other Judd for a little bit, and I'm looking at my bike like, crap. We have a lesson here in like 15 minutes. What in the world are we gonna do? And so Neely had to go feed dogs or something. And so we pull off to the side, we're looking at the bike, we're like, crap, we don't know what to do. And all of a sudden this Xfinity truck pulls in behind us. And I didn't even see who was in the driver. So I'm like looking at my bike, like, oh, this is a problem. And lo and behold, a non-member husband of a family in Tupelo, of the Tupelo ward, gets out of his car. He's like, the last time I saw y'all, I told y'all you needed a car. I'm going to rephrase this again. You're going to need a car. He's like, what happened this time? And we're like, and I told him the situation. He's like looking at it. And it was like, I think we can fix this. And I was like, I hope we can, because if we can't, we're going to have to get this thing fixed. And so after another hour of attempting this, we were actually able to get my thing fixed. Thank heavens. And we sadly missed the lesson because of it. And then we had another lesson fall through. And we met someone else, talked with them for a while that had met with missionaries before. Then we visited Omar and Charlie and talked with them for a little bit. Talked about the plan of salvation. They really liked it a lot. And then we went back to our apartment, and we got picked up by the Hansingers, and we actually went and visited Neely and Betsy. Talked with them for a while, and just had a good, uplifting discussions about everything. It was pretty cool. Then we just came back home. So it was scary, but it actually worked out in the end. It was pretty nice. Thursday rolls around, and we doing normal studies and prepared for a few things that Betsy wanted us to prepare for her. We also helped with things that Starkville needed help with, and we had lunch with the Youngs, a husband and wife that we've been teaching for a little bit, and they had some pretty good food. And we talked with them for a while, showed them stuff for the Book of Mormon video, and then afterwards we had another lesson fall through, and then we had a few things fall through, and then later that night we had a lesson with Misha, and oh yeah, we were supposed to have a lesson with Misha, but then it was just kind of like a bad time thing, so we just kind of had to reschedule, and then we went back to Neely and Betsy's and talked with them for a while, and that was pretty okay. Meh, it was alright. It was just one of those days, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty much that day. Yeah. Friday rolls around. We did food pantry service. And we finished the rest of our studies. Then we went over and visited someone that Misha has been talking with for a while and went on a huge spree about talking about being self-reliant, the importance of it. And then afterwards we biked back to our apartment and Brother Doss picks us up and we went up to Okolona to do a few things. We had a couple lessons with people. We talked about the plan of salvation, about the Book of Mormon. We answered someone else's questions about doctrine in another lesson. And then afterwards we went to our next appointment that we were supposed to have. It like went through, but also didn't at the same time because something was going on with our house, some plumbing problems or something. Like, I don't even know what the heck it was, but it was no bueno. But we were able to talk with her for a little bit outside about like things and all that and the struggles of life. But it was pretty good in the end because she really appreciated us talking with her for a while. Then we came back home and did some weekly planning some more. We did some weekly planning and watched the Book of Mormon video because why not? And then Saturday we did some studies and Brother Doss picked us up again and we went up to Aberdeen this time and had a bunch of contact attempts that we planned to make, and then through that we were able to find a couple people because of it, which was awesome. And that was pretty much it. And then we just came back home and just did Collins because we were just visiting a bunch of people and finding a bunch of people because of that, utilizing the other towns. Yay. Sunday we had no one at church, but a lot of things changed at church. Literally, branch president gets released, a new branch president's called, whole new stuff about Oscorn presidency, and everything was just like, oh yeah, by the way, that happened. And so we were like, oh, okay. And then we had a potluck afterwards. And then we had some a couple lessons fall through, but we also had lessons that went through, talked about the Book of Mormon, helped her explain what it is. And then we were going around trying to visit people. We come across this one that we've been trying to contact for a while, just haven't been able to. And we had an amazing discussion with them. And oh yeah, that's right. We started. He's the one who actually texted us. He actually texted us, and we started texting him for a while. And he was going through like a few things, and then like he started asking us questions. And lately, during that time, I've been getting myself into the Now You Know videos produced by the church. They're like short 3 to 7 minute long videos about like a certain doctrinal point and like kind of some history behind it or understanding behind it. And we were like, boom, boom, boom. And it really made sense to him and he liked it a lot. It was just super cool. And we set up a time with him. And so we were like, that's a miracle. We're taking it. We're taking it. Miracle. But yeah, then we came back home and then just did Collins with the Zone Leaders. But that's pretty much it. It's kind of cool to kind of see how like miracles work Because you're not gonna get some big bam, poof, miracle. It's gonna be more like poof. You see what I mean? So it's like, or it's gonna end up like coming like this. Literally, you're not gonna see it coming. And you're like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's God works in mysterious ways. I think I can say that. Yeah. He's got a sense of humor. I mean, yeah. It's pretty cool. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm glad. I'm happy if you still have made it this far. Because I may be boring at times. I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.